Hello everyone, welcome back to episode 3 of my survival series here on Holmakra. So, made some pretty decent progress since the last episode, quite a lot of progress in fact. I'm just on my way back from the wood sell point here again, for the umpteenth time today. I'll be honest, I've lost track of how many times I've been back into here today, but needless to say, it's a lot. But, as I say, we've made good progress, a lot of progress. And I suppose the best way to sum it all up and show it you in without boring you to tears with constantly chopping trees down is I have put a load together in a bit of a montage for you. So, let's have it. Right, so, progress report. What I have done, I've not made a huge amount of progress in this area. I do plan on clearing a lot of these trees that are in front of me here, but I have created like a bit of a path, a channel down here, just to give myself a guideline of where I'm cutting, because when you're just walking through the trees, cutting one after the other, it's very easy to get lost. So, just went down there in a straight line and chopped a load down. So that's the border, and everything to the right of that I plan on removing. I'm going to keep a row either side of this path here. I haven't even thought about this side of the road, by the way. This land's mine as well, so all these trees can be cleared to make way for another field. But so yeah, there's still a few trees for me to trim and chop up and pick up here. And I did the same over here. Created a bit of a path down to the field area, but as you will see, ta-da, there we go, one cleared area of land. Now this could be a pretty decent sized field. I'm in two minds whether to do this as one big field or two. Now if you see in that, there's a kind of a natural gap between the pine trees there, where those 3 or 4 thin, spindly pine trees are. That's where I plan on having the field going up to there and running along the border with that forest area there. But the land goes round, so if we have a quick peek down here, this area that I plan on ploughing follows all the way around here alongside the road that's along the bottom. So that's going to be part of the field all the way around here. But yeah, I'm in two minds whether to have a divide somewhere up the middle here and have two fields, one over here and one over here that kind of goes around. So we shall see. But the most important thing is, look at that. 556,883 euros. That is almost all trees. Well, it is all trees. That's all I've done. Absolutely incredible. So, we can afford the Fent and the plough. So we can start making a go of these fields. And as you saw in the montage video, I know it's not real, it was just a bit of fun, but the reason why I did that, not only because I dropped a tree on it and potentially destroyed the roof of the new shed, but one of my wonderful viewers, Gustav Kurt, did point out that the red wood versions of these sheds would actually suit the Scandinavian, the Finnish environment. So hence why I took the opportunity when I did accidentally chop that tree down and drop it on the roof. I thought, you know what, I'll swap it for the red one, and I think I'm going to try my best to carry on the theme with other buildings that I put down. I know I'm going to be limited to what I can do, so I'm not necessarily going to be able to pop down every building in a similar red, but I'm going to try my best. So yeah, anyway, it's late on now, so we're going to go to sleep for the night. I'm going to sleep in the truck. That's all I've got. Always better turn the lights off on this Volvo first. There we go. Right, yeah, so I'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning. Seemingly another lovely day here. So, excited about this morning. It's new tractor day, quite literally new tractor day. And I'm still a bit gobsmacked that my first tractor is going to be a brand new Fent 1167. I had a plan, I stuck to it, and we're almost about to achieve it. So, let's get ourselves down to the... Oh, hang on a minute. No, I'm going to want to walk there, aren't I? Because otherwise I'm going to be stuck without... This thing will be stuck there. So, let's spin this around. Put it right back where it was. Right, let's try this again, shall we? I'm keeping hold of this for a few more days as well because, well, as you can see, I need it. So, can't beat a lovely morning walk, especially surrounded by all this lovely wilderness. So, see you at the shop. Almost there. Now I did ring through yesterday afternoon, evening time, and I put the order in for this, and they told me it was going to be here this morning. Oh, there it is! There it is. How excited am I? My first tractor on my, at the minute, non-existent farm, and it's a brand new 1167. Sorry to be a bit repetitive, but just look at it. And I got the plough in the correct colours as well, in the Fent colours. But what a thing, everybody! What a thing! I even forked out another couple of quid and got the custom plate on. Fent 1167. There it is. Right. Let's get this beauty hooked up. Oh, 673 horsepower this thing's got. A selfish amount of power, if you ask me. But there we go. There it is. Right. Check it out in here. This mod is a beautiful thing, and it is by Mr. Junt and Mr. Jonathan Dubois of Northwest Mods and Edits. Absolutely brilliant piece of kit. Look at the detail. Beautiful. And it's all mine. I don't even know if I'm going to need another tractor at all just with this one. This will do everything. Right. Let's put this thing straight to work, shall we? And what better way of putting it to the test? There we go, you see. Up the hill. What a beast. Anything less than this and it just wouldn't have done it. It needed to be something with a heck of a lot of power. And we have it. Even on the steep bit. Look at that. Admittedly, it's not dragging the plough in the ground yet, but I have confidence. So, what we're going to do, I am going to record a courseplay field. I need to draw out a custom field, and I think after all the thinking about it, I'm going to keep this as one big field. That's the idea. So let's just get around here to this level bit at the top, and we'll start a courseplay recording, or a field recording anyway. Right. So let's bring up the menu. There we are. Pretty much. Off we go. Right, there we are. Custom field created. Very imaginatively named it Field 1. So, I think there's no time like the present, is there? Let's get ploughing. So I need to jump into the courseplay menu here. Create job. Courseplay fieldwork. Yep, target position. Don't need to worry about that. Course generator. I think we'll give it 2 headlands. I'll go with 3. Start work on headland. Headland corner smooth. Yep, I've made the. You can see the outline of the field behind the menu there in white. It's got no sharp edges or anything. It's a nice, nice rounded field. Now I always literally put a 25% overlap on every courseplay course that I create. I don't know if any of you use courseplay. If you're familiar with it, you'll know that there's always a risk of it leaving bits in between headlands and whatnot. So give it a big overlap. It's no real difference. It just helps to reduce missing bits. Up and down road direction. Yeah, we'll leave that as automatic for now. We'll try skip a row. We'll just figure out where it wants to be. Generate course. Well, there we go. That seems okay, I suppose. Let's give it a go. It's actually going to be working diagonally across the field here, isn't it? So, and I need to remember to turn create fields on. Let's just line this up properly here, get it right. There we go. Nearest waypoint, first waypoint. Sorry, I just had to save the course there. Something, again, I always like to do in courseplay. I'll create a folder there, so the folder field 1, and then I save each course as per what tool I've got. So first waypoint, switch. In fact, let's have a quick look at it while we're here. Yeah, so it's working in that direction. Right. Get rid of them. And get it on its way. There we go. We're ploughing. We're going to have a field soon, everyone. How long does it say? 51 minutes. Well, that's not so bad. Right. Plough on. Right. There we go. Field 1. It now exists. And that was a good ploughing. Now we've got some big rocks in the field, not small or medium, but the big ones, so we are left with no option but to need to go and get a stone picker, so that's going to have to be something that I'm going to lease out, and I think I'm going to attempt to do that this afternoon. So yeah, that's going to be the next job. We've got the perfect tractor for it, of course. I'd rather get rid of the stones before running a cultivator over them. Not that I've got a cultivator yet, but I'll figure that one out. But yeah, what do you think, guys? Pretty decent sized field for my first one, don't you think? Yeah. Right. Anyway, let's crack on. I'm going to go and take this plough back to the shed. Get it tucked away for now, and I'm going to go and lease a stone picker. Pop this nicely in here for now. Lovely stuff. Right. Let's go get rid of these rocks. Check out this view though as you come over the crest of this hill. How awesome is that? There we go. There's the stone picker we've leased out. I did go for the big one because it's a big field and there's no point doing it with a little one. It'll take forever. So, and I'm not too sure exactly what I'm going to do with the actual rocks if I have to empty this thing. I'm just going to tip them in a big pile behind the shed for now, I think. So let's get back and get these stones out of the field. Right, set up a courseplay course for this thing. We're off. It's given us a 2.5 hour time for doing this, so this one's going to take a bit. But I'll see you in a while. There we go. Turn that off. All rocks, stones picked out of the field, every single last one of them, and it looks brilliant. So I'm really chuffed with that. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to run this stone picker back to the shop, get rid of that, and I think I'm going to call it there for the episode today. In between this episode and the next episode, I'm going to do a bit more tree clearing, a bit more logging, make a bit more money. I think so. The next tool implement that I need to get hold of is a cultivator. So that's the plan moving forward. As I said before, I've popped all the stones out of the field into a big pile there until I figure out what I'm going to do with those. It's a bit of a rainy day here today, isn't it? So yeah, let's stick that there for now. Very impressed with this tractor. Very proud of it. It's an absolute beast. So yeah, a couple of things though, if I just to point out a couple of mistakes I made throughout this video. I forgot to, there we are, back on it. I'd forgotten to change the game's currency back to euros from when I was recording my Edgewater episode, so apologies for that inconsistency. I only picked up on it not long ago, and some of the footage I've already recorded from earlier in this video was, I believe, still set to dollars, so apologies for that. And also I don't know if, well, the keen-eared viewers of you will notice I've been mucking around with my microphone settings, so apologies if the sound from my voice hasn't been consistent. I've noticed it myself. I've been messing around with the noise gate settings. Quite a tricky thing to get right, I believe. But yeah, I'm working on it. I hope this particular piece of video that I'm recording right now sounds okay and that my voice doesn't sound too bad. I have noticed that at the beginnings and the ends of some of my words have been being cut out, and I believe that's down to the settings of the noise gate filter that I have in OBS. So I'm working on it. I'm doing my best. This is all a learning curve for me. But yeah, so I'll shut up for now. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. As I say, progress will be made between now and the next video. I plan on clearing well, not all of them, clearly, because there's quite a lot to get done. But I am going to clear a load more trees in preparation for the setting up of the farm in the future over the next few episodes. Few buildings, bit of landscaping, put a bit of road in there, make it a bit more farm-like, shall we say. Yeah, so thanks again, and I'll see you in the next episode.